What if the internet existed in the 19th century? A world with steam and Wi-Fi. Imagine this. London, 1850. Cobblestone streets. Gas lanterns flicker. Steam engines roar in factories. But instead of mail coaches, fiber optic cables. Instead of handwritten letters, emails. Instead of newsboys, push notifications. What if the internet existed in the 19th century? What if Darwin had a blog? What if Tesla live-streamed his experiments? What if revolutions were planned on Discord servers? In this video, we'll dive into an alternative timeline. A world where science, society, and even wars evolved through code, not cavalry. How the internet could have changed science. Now, let's talk science. Charles Darwin publishes On the Origin of Species. In real life, it took years for his ideas to spread. But in our version, Darwin uploads a PDF on his blog. He posts a thread on X. Evolution is not a theory, it's a fact. Here's why, followed by 15 posts with infographics. Within hours, it goes viral. Thousands react, debate, engage. Universities across Europe instantly add it to their online curriculum. Darwin becomes the first science influencer. Science becomes public. Open. Shared. Edison, Tesla, Pasteur, no longer isolated geniuses. They comment on each other's projects. They collaborate online. Discoveries no longer sit in dusty archives, they go global within minutes. Classrooms host YouTube lectures. Teachers from India, France, and America swap methods. A kid in Ghana watches a live chemistry demo from Oxford, right now. The world becomes one giant lab. Digital daily life in the 1800s. But it's not just science. Everyday life transforms too. Victorian London. Fog, factories, horse carriages, and notification pings. A milkmaid uses an app to deliver orders. A cobbler runs an Instagram account. New boots from Tuscany, swipe right. Kids don't write on slates, they use wooden-framed tablets. Steam engines run on schedules updated wirelessly. Market vendors take crypto payments through hand-crank devices. The news? Forget newspapers. Everyone reads the London Echo on their devices. And influencers? Not selling makeup, they're inventors. Built a voice-activated electric lamp. Drop your designs below. People across continents read the same blog from a tinkerer in Edinburgh. For the first time, humanity shares a single digital space. Empires still exist, but their borders blur online. The dark side, censorship, fake news, cyberwars. But let's be honest, there's a dark side. The first to realize this? Empires. British authorities issue a law. All posts on Telegraph Line must be state-approved. The Russian Empire blocks Tolstoy's site Too Radical. France creates the first bot farms. Dozens of fake accounts comment on every post. There's no revolution. Trust the emperor. And fake news? Everywhere. Prussia used an electromagnetic cannon on Paris. London is infected with German bacteria. None of it's true. But panic spreads. In 1881, hackers break into Austro-Hungarian networks. They reroute military commands. And just like that, the first cyberwar begins. No bombs. Just bytes. No spies. Just phishing attacks. Poor regions are left offline. Countries without servers lose their voice. A new inequality is born, digital inequality. Colonialism and the power of connection. Now imagine the colonial world. In our timeline, empires controlled people by controlling information. But with the internet, a school kid in Bengal reads John Stuart Mill's blog. Egyptian freedom fighters stream from London and fundraise via 19th-century PayPal. Empires can no longer silence the colonies. In fact, they lose control. Not through uprisings, but through uploads. Revolutions are organized in forums. Hashtags replace secret codes. Even World War I, different entirely. It starts not with an assassination, but a cyber attack on Austria's command systems. Maps leak. Diplomats tweet. Alliances shift in real time. Wars don't last years, they last weeks. Connected nations don't want war. Information unites where armies divide. A new world order forms. By 1899, the world map looks different. The US leads in tech. Britain remains powerful, but through content, not colonies. China doesn't close its borders, it launches its own social network. And countries like India, Ukraine, Poland, Indonesia, already independent. Because the internet gave them voice. The digital age reshapes identity, power, diplomacy. History no longer moves by force, but by feed. Not kings, but coders. Not manifestos, but blog posts. Not invasions, but information. What we lost, what we still have. But this didn't happen. The 19th century had the brains. The ideas. The creativity. But not the bandwidth. Millions lived and died in ignorance, not because they weren't smart, but because they were disconnected. So what does this mean for us? We live in the world after the internet. But are we using it better? Are we helping the next Darwin publish? The next Tesla connect? The next generation learn, without borders? The future isn't built by machines. It's built by people who know how to use them. History didn't go this way. But what if it had? And more importantly, what if we chose to live as if it did? Not in 1850. But right now.